Welcome to the webinar hosted by educations.com. My name is Olga Grodniewicz. I'm an international admissions advisor at ESDi School of Design in Barcelona. And together with my colleague Ferran Peral, who's also an international admissions advisor at ESDi, we would like to tell you why Barcelona is a good place to study design, why it's a good destination if you're interested in the creative sector, either on undergraduate or postgraduate level.
Thank you, Olga, for the introduction, and welcome everyone to the webinar. I hope that you're having a great day in the fair and that you are finding all the information that you were searching for. So let's begin with the subject of the webinar. And since many of you are still deciding where would you like to pursue your studies, let's talk about why you should come to study in Spain, more specifically in Barcelona. Barcelona has always been home of a vibrant expat community. It's a city that breathes design and innovation. For example, we have the Mobile World Congress, festivals of audiovisual arts and design, such as Sonar, Llum Barcelona, Barcelona Design Week, and many, many more. Add to these examples, we have the Roman, medieval, modernist, and contemporary architecture, and also we have Antoni Gaudí, that it's a phenomenon of its own. And you will understand that it's hard to think of a better place to study design than Barcelona. So let's start talking a little bit about us. We are ESDi. We celebrated 30 years training future designers, and it all started off of an initiative of the textile industry in Catalonia. We are an academic center affiliated to the University Ramon Llull, but we are not only merely a department of design. We are a relevant center dedicated exclusively to design. With that being said, we were the first one to introduce an official undergraduate degree in design in Spain. Besides undergraduate programs, ESDi also offers vocational trainings, master's degree, and other postgraduate courses, as well as short-focused programs called Open ESDi and summer camps, which are thought as an introduction to the world of design. We are pioneers in Spain in the field of the digital humanities and smart design studies, and a relevant figure in the field of design at an international level. Our facilities are located inside a former textile factory in the very center of Sabadell, just 35 minutes outside Barcelona, and we are growing. And the next year we will open the warehouse that is next to our textile factory, and we will have a residence, a co-working space, and a gym. We also have a little campus in the city of Center in Passeig de Gràcia, and I'm pretty sure that that when you begin to discover your passion for design, either your own family or your friends are asking you this question: what exactly is design? Well, we like to describe design as a seeking creative, aesthetic, functional, and efficient solutions for everyday problems. Each of those aspects is equally important. I'm sure that everyone who have spent 4 hours seated in a pretty but unspeakably uncomfortable chair will understand why. Our students learn about those key aspects through the whole course of studies. Studying in our undergraduate degree in design, you can choose the major of 6 specialties: fashion, graphic, product, audiovisual, interior design, and design management. With our interdisciplinary approach, you will get to know a little bit of everything, and we give you the possibility of changing the major up until the 3rd year of the program. Our faculty is composed of designers, active professionals who will help you to prepare for the job market and often invite you to collaborate on the project that they are currently involved in. For those people who are tech-savvy, but not only for them, ESDi gives a unique opportunity to supplement your undergraduate in design with the Bachelor of Smart Design, a pioneer course with ESDi university-specific title. During the 4 years of the studies, Bachelor of Smart Design supplements your program with courses that will help you to incorporate smart and interactive solutions in your projects in different areas of design. We are talking about sensors, Internet of Things, programming, introduction to UI UX, and more. Now I would like to talk a little bit about our international side of ESDi, because we are international. At the moment, we have over than 25 nationalities represented among our students, teachers, and staff, and we are strongly support of the mobility of all of them through the exchange programs, international internships, and training abroad. As you can see, we have an exchange program that, apart from the Erasmus Plus program established with the best European arts and design universities, we also have collaboration agreement with the schools in Israel and Latin America. It's called Free Moving Program, And you can apply for exchange from the second semester of the second year, and you can spend either one semester or a full academic year abroad. Take a look at some of the schools you will be able to choose from depending of your level of studies. You will be solely aiming for different destinations. Also, it will be great to talk about our internships. Um, I can say how important is to make internships. As many as you, this could actually turn into a full-time offer after graduation, and it will definitely help you to establish a strong professional network. It's really important that our career service department will help you to craft your CV, prepare for interviews, and land your dream job with a series of trainings and mentoring sessions. Over the 95% of our alumni find a job within the first 6 months after graduation. Even though we don't have a fully graduated class that follow the English track, because we introduced this program 2 years ago in response to the growing demand from the international candidates, our national students has always been present on international level. We have alumni living and working in San Francisco, Hong Kong, London, New York, and we are going to share some examples of that with you. For example, here we have Marc Canet, that is an audiovisual artist and a creative technologist from Barcelona that is currently based in Tallinn, and here you can see a little bit of their works. Also, we have Diarte, that was founded by Ana Diarte, a nightwear brand established in 2010. The garments can be found at designer boutiques in more than 50 countries worldwide, so maybe you heard about them. We also have FEW, a collective initiative started by Hamburg Clotet and Georgina Capdevila, a co-working space and a platform for design and creative professionals to exchange ideas, networks, and help each other to grow. What else do we have here? We have also Folk Studio. It's one of the best prestigious graphics and narrative business design studios collaborating with clients from all the industries. For example, Comme des Garçons, Videos Production Studio Canada, DAM, Carolina Herrera, Inditex. We can also find Gravina, that is an object design studio based in Barcelona. They have collaborated with such clients like Nike, the FC Barcelona of Campari. Also, we have Marc Galeano, that is an interior designer with a very broad scope of projects, varying from luxurious contemporary villas to functional workspaces, such as co-working spaces located in Poblenou, a post-industrial district of Barcelona that became home of the local creative community. Okay, now I would love you to meet Ezra, that is a student in the design degree, and we've been following him these last days, and we would love to introduce you to Ezra.
Barcelona is very cool, and it's a beautiful, beautiful city with a great background in art.
I've always wanted to study abroad, and I think that Barcelona is a great place for that. The good weather, the beach, the culture, the design tradition. Staying in a country with a different culture and without knowing anyone, I was quite scared at the beginning. But on my first day at ESDi, everything felt easier. People here in Barcelona are so nice and kind. I've met a lot of people from around the world, and we shared our cultures and our passion for design.
It was very welcoming and comforting, and I really enjoyed that. I was very tensed up and nervous on my first day, but it went very well, and I met my international group. It was very nice meeting all of them. They were like from all over the world, and it was very nice meeting everybody.
I'm here studying audiovisual design, and ESDi gave me the opportunity of learning from professional teachers. They are so nice.
The teachers, they are very great and understanding. They communicate very well. You can talk to them and you can share your problem, and they will guide you through it. And I think that's my most favorite thing about studying in ESDi.
This experience I'm living is definitely one of the best in my life.
To all the new coming students, I would say to be relaxed, out a little, chill out, and try to enjoy this experience. And yeah, it's a beautiful place and a very nice university. Just learn a little bit of language, and I think it should be very good for you. And yeah, that's my advice.
Thank you, Ezra. It's been a pleasure to meet your day-to-day and to hear you. And now as well, we also have some people who is studying now the masters with us in this intake. So it will be a pleasure to say hello to them, and we are going to have like a small interviews with 3 students from the master degrees.
Hi, my name is Julie, I'm French, and I'm studying in the UX UI Design Master at ESDi, so user experience and interface.
Hello, my name is Mona, I'm from Lebanon, I'm studying a Master's in Fashion Management.
I chose Barcelona because I did my Erasmus here last year, and I really enjoyed the experience. I wanted to come back here. The mood of the city is very nice, and as an expat is also really easy to make friends and to find some activities. Yeah, the city is very nice with the beach. It's very beautiful, and if you like the mountains, it's not too far as well.
Barcelona is really nice and diverse. I love the people here because they are really welcoming. The architecture is perfect and amazing.
I think it's interesting for people who are interested in design because I know that there's a lot of events, it's very dynamic, and yeah, there's a lot of opportunities with some companies that hire a lot here.
I feel that Barcelona is really inspirational from its history and different type of people living here. So all of these are really good factors for design.
Yes, of course, I think that some things that I study in class can be also completed by my life here, because Barcelona is also a town with that's very technological, I want to say. And I think, for example, for the scooter renting or things like that, that's not in every city, of course, and it's very interesting for us who are UX and UI students to see how these kind of apps are made and how we enter the market and things like that.
I believe that the answer is yes, because moving to Barcelona alone has required me to be more adaptable and be more open-minded. So I think this helps me in my course to think broadly about concepts and ideas.
I think my favorite place in Barcelona might be Montjuic. I think it's so nice to go there for a walk or for a run and go to the castle where you can see the whole town. So yeah, I would say this is my favorite place.
That is a tough question because there's so many places to visit here, ranging from the beaches to the Gothic quarters. So therefore I'm gonna say Barcelona as a whole is my favorite place.
Yeah, indeed, I found a lot of job offers, positions, or internship opportunities in Barcelona, especially in design. Even though the time is hard, I think it's a position the companies are gonna keep looking for. And personally, I found my internship in an agency in Sabadell, so I can't wait to start.
I haven't got an internship so far, but of course it's a priority for me, and the city presents a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, absolutely. I recommend other students to come study here. It's really nice. Whatever you like to do, I want to say, if you like to do sports, it's so nice to run next to the sea or in Montjuic here. If you like architecture, there's a lot of stuff to visit. If you like art, there's museums as well. So everybody can find an activity that they like here, which is really nice.
I would definitely encourage other students to come and study in Barcelona, because if you want to meet different people from all over the world and have different kind of cuisine, good education, then definitely Barcelona is the place for that.
Thank you so much for sharing with us your experience in ESDi. And now we would love to introduce you my assistant or academic director, who also wants to send you a message.
One of the very important skills in our educational process is to develop the critical and analytical skills, analytical thinking, so our programs are very collaborative and interdisciplinary. We encourage students to make connections between different academic disciplines, from the product design to fashion design to engineering, robotics, economics, etc. Our interdisciplinary teachers encourage our students to think in a critical way, creating innovative and outstanding design adapted to the current dynamic and a global environment in which they live. We are the school that's large enough to embrace ambitions and consolidated projects, but at the same time we are small enough to establish a very close relationship with our students that allow us to give a personalized service and to help our students to find their way in the world of design. So we hope that today's session is of interest to you and that we can meet soon. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Maya, for your words.
As we were saying at the beginning of this webinar, Barcelona is a place that breathes design and innovation, and it's full of events all around the city. And now Olga is going to explain a little bit more about all these events and all the things that you can find in Barcelona.
Thank you, Ferran. Yes, this is very true. Barcelona is an incredibly vibrant city that lives and breathes design in all of its forms, really. It's been like that for many years. It's been home to many arts and design related events and festivals, such as Barcelona Design Week, Blanc Festival, 080 Barcelona Fashion Week, etc. So we are really like hitting different areas of arts and design here. For those of you who are interested in architecture, every year in fall, there's an event called 48 Hours Open House Day, where you can visit many landmarks of Barcelona. Like, as we mentioned earlier before, you will find here examples of architecture from every possible historical period. Many of them are closed for public on a daily basis, but on those particular days with those festivals, there is a chance to visit them, to go on a guided tour and really learn a little bit more about the city. Apart from that, like more institutional events, Barcelona is also focused on bringing design to the people and like creating space for young designers and artists to present their work. And they do it through, for example, open air fairs. Every year there's a design Christmas fair organized by Festivalet. They also have an online shop where many local designers and artists can really share their works with the public. And it's a part of the culture of the everyday life of the city. Families go on a walk on a Sunday and they swing by an open air market to get some prints or eat some homemade food. It's really this kind of a vibe that creates a good environment for emerging artists and designers. So here in the background, you can see some examples of how our students participate in all of those events. For example, last year, our undergraduate students participated in the YUM Festival. It's a beautiful audiovisual festival that happens in the I think it's like the last weekend of February. But other parts of like bringing design to the people and opening the space for designers to really speak about their work is through competitions. And this is what we would like to show as well, because our students yearly win awards in many prestigious local and international competitions. Let me show you a few examples. Laos is a competition that awards medals to the best final degree projects presented in the previous year. Here we can see an example of a project that was awarded to Gerard Arderius, our graphic design alumni, who basically made a graphic, like a visual transcript of jokes and stand-up performances of the most famous Catalan comedian. Then on the following picture, you can take a look at the collection Loathed Reality, presented by Enric Martí at 080 Barcelona Fashion Week. He won the award for the best emerging designer. On the continuation, there is a specific place for product design, since product design is such a broad category. You can go either more towards innovation, such as, for example, this project presented here, Plow 2.7 by Roc Miranda, which was both a snowplow, an accessory that you could easily attach to your backpack when you're on a hike in like a very snowy area, or you can also use it to like slide down the hill. So it has like very like mixed functions within one object. And it was also awarded with the ESDi Gold Medal. On the other hand, we have more artisanal projects. For example, MT Instrumenta by Alvaro Moreno and Gemma Trerizo was a project that was awarded by Campari Design Market Award for bringing back more artisanal techniques of creating products. It was a set of cutlery that really impressed the jury. And apart from competition, we also participate on the design scene, local and international, through collaborations with companies. So these are some of the projects that our students did in collaboration with Barcelona-based companies. For example, here you can see 3D printed helmets that were used in a fashion show where Chel Miras presented her collection. Another good example would be packaging design for Choc. Choc is a local manufacturer of sweets such as chocolates and nougats, turrons. And they invited our students to create a special Christmas packaging for their products, something that would, breathe this nice holiday atmosphere and be a nice addition to a Christmas gift or stocking stuffing. We also enter into the area of technology and robotics. We've explained before that we are very strongly focused on incorporating digital and smart solutions in our products and projects. So our students, for example, collaborated with the Institute of Robotics and Informatics of Catalonia, creating a robot that was supposed to be used in healthcare. Another example that enters more into the area of interior design would be design of the shopping window for Barcelona City Council. You can see an example over here. And our students also collaborate with graphic design studios, with magazines such as Panenka. Here we can see a nice example of an illustration that was created for that magazine. I hope that with those examples, we were able to show you how enriching the experience of studying in Barcelona is when you decide for the design-related path. Because at the end of the day, it's not only the academic value, it's not only the courses, it's not only the textbooks, it's also the place where you are, the surroundings, everything that adds this value to your experience. And I feel like Barcelona is by far one of the best places to do that. So thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for staying with us.